Hi, my name is Pete Sampson. I'm the owner and creator of My Music Office, the best way to organize your music program online. In this video, we're going to be going over a detailed look at the calendar area. I'm on the main menu of the My Music Office system, and I scroll down to the calendar, and I click on the icon to load the calendar area. You'll notice at the top of the screen, the calendar menu appears, which are the choices of calendar events, browse events, add event, transfer, and options. Below that, next to the words calendar of events, you'll see two graphic icons. The first one is for looking at your calendar in calendar view, which is what you're seeing now. And the next one is for list view, where it loads just a list of dates on the screen. We're going to go back to the calendar view. In the calendar itself, you'll notice that you can go between previous year, previous month, and next year at the top of the calendar. And if you hover over the events with your cursor, you'll see a preview, which includes the time and a image if one is uploaded for that event. If I want to learn more about that event, I simply click, and now it's going to show the information about this Veterans Day program from 11 to 12 in the auditorium, and then a link. If the person clicks on that link, it'll open up a new window. Then just hit back, and we're brought back to the calendar. If I go to Browse Events, you'll see this is the more listing format that we're used to in the rest of the site. You'll see at the top here drop downs for quick selects. This is a quick month select, so if you want to go down and just choose the November dates, there they are. If I want to go back, I can hit Show All, and then quick year select. Right here is a drop down to show just the future only events, which is what is standard, until you choose all events, which then would show past events as well. And then obviously the number of items shown per page, and then the page you are currently on. You'll see that it lists the name of the event, an image if one is uploaded, the date of the event, and the time. And you can choose to edit or delete those events right here from this menu. The checkboxes on the left you can check and then go down to the bottom and use the with select to delete button if you wanted to delete more than one event at once. To add an event, you can either click on the number of the calendar, or you can go here to add an event, and you can put in the event's name. So I'm going to put in test event. I'm going to choose the date of, let's say, December 10th. You don't have to put an end date, but you can if you wish, if the event actually spans over more than one day. And then a start time. Let's say 1 o'clock p.m. And once again, you don't have to put an end time, but you do have to put a start time and a start date. Location, once again, an optional field, but you can go ahead and put this in here. So I'm going to say the auditorium. Let's actually change that to the band room. You can then choose the color of the event. We'll make this one green. You can choose an image for the event if you have an image you'd like to upload. And then a web link if you wish. So we can go ahead and type in a full web link, or you can just type in the www, say www.google.com, and then a description about the event. This is going to be a great event. Down here at the bottom, I can choose to either be brought back to this screen or go back to view the calendar after I enter this event. I'm going to say view the calendar. So I go back, and then I go over to December, and then here is my test event. I click on it, and it gives me the information that I just entered. If I were to click on the Google link, it would actually open up a new window. You can also put a Google Maps link in the link for the location, and then it would open up a Google map to that location as well, giving directions to your event at the same time. If you want to transfer in the calendar area, you have two choices. You can upload an iCal file, or you can download an iCal file if you wish of your events. iCal files are the standard files for calendar programs. And so if you get an export from one calendar and you want to upload it, you can use the upload choice. And if you want to download your events from our calendar to put into another calendar program, you can download the iCal file here. In the options area, we have two really great options for you. The first is called the Google Calendar Push. What this does is it allows you to link your MMO calendar with a Google Calendar of your choice. And what will happen is you choose on to turn the feature on, and then you would click here to connect to a Google account. You would log in through a Google login, then you would choose the actual calendar in your account you'd like to sync to, and then hit OK, and then you would have your calendar hooked to Google. Okay, realize this is a Google Calendar push, not a sync, meaning that the Google Calendar cannot communicate its events down to your MMO calendar. MMO can just push the calendar events you create after turning this feature on to your Google Calendar. So you have to make sure you turn this feature on before you start putting events in if you want them to sync to your Google Calendar through this method. The other way down below is a subscription link. And what this does is it allows you to take this link right here and go into Google Calendar, iCal, which is a Mac calendar program, iOS for like iPhones or iPad, or Outlook, which is Microsoft's calendar, and be able to subscribe to this calendar through those calendars. So I have 4 links that give you detailed instructions on how to, inside of those programs, go and subscribe to this calendar. Now, please note that we have no control over the sync rate in which those programs sync with our calendar. Some programs like the iOS calendar tend to be pretty quick, and within a couple of minutes, if not a couple of seconds, after you put an event in, it may show up in your iOS calendar. However, Google tends to do it more slowly, sometimes even as much as every couple of hours, if not 24 hours. So you have to make sure that you understand that it will show up eventually, but it may not be there the moment you go click on your Google Calendar. We hope that this gives you a great outlook and what is the wonderful calendar program that we have here in My Music Office. I will add one thing actually, and the fact is if you go to the Help section and in the calendar area, you'll notice a way to make sure that you can make your calendar public and be able to put it onto another website. And so if you copy these links right here for the full calendar or the compact calendar, it will actually load your calendar in a full window or put it in what's called an iframe or an embed in your web page. The compact calendar is a small version of that calendar, and I'll give you an idea of what that looks like here. This would be a small version of the calendar that would then load up inside of a smaller area of a website. And so you can use those calendar links here, and we actually give you a couple of icons you can choose as well. And this is found in the Help area for the calendar. Once again, I hope you found this very helpful, and please make sure that you take a look at My Music Office. It is only $199 a year. If you do 3 years, you save $100. If you do 5 years, you save $200, which is basically a year for free. And we are by far the most affordable, easiest to use, and have the best customer service of any program out there. Once again, if I can be of any help, please go ahead and email me at webmaster@mymusicoffice.com. And I hope you have a great rest of your school year.